Hello everyone, welcome to the second episode of KWICSO. Alright, we left where we left off is the creation of civilization in the Middle East, with Judea being the first and the father of the world. We saw 5 nations that formed. Alright, let's get into the episode. As you guys noticed that I've added an unexplored layer where only the land the world currently knows about. We are going to talk about Judea. So in the last episode, Judea has folded badly in which lead to many civil wars and separatist movements. As the king of Judea is very unpopular, he is just going to get overthrown by his own people as the army joins with the rioters also. A new monarch will rise up as she promises to restore Judea's former glory in which she rallied the people. Starting in the southern part of the Arabian Peninsula. She sent some explorers to go discover the rest of the Arabian Peninsula, and indeed the whole peninsula has been discovered. As by this, Judea and also Mesopotamia has an opportunity to grow their territories and get stronger. So as they go, the Judeans and the Mesopotamians will go and claim all of the land as much as they can. This is where Arabia gets fully filled in with civilizations that are controlling it. So we can see that the world is now rapidly growing. Now we are going to give the Middle East a little rest as we are going to give attention to another region. The Italian Peninsula. So people that moved away from the Middle East are going to start some exploration into the European continent. They will eventually discover the whole Italian Peninsula. And a new civilization will form. Hello Rome. Welcome to the map. Rome starts to begin rapidly growing as the population of this country skyrocket. This will allow them to claim the southern Italian peninsula and move into the island of Sicily. We are now going to move into the region of the Balkans as 2 new civilizations will form. Welcome Purple Illyria and Golden Romania. We are now going to look at the Ukrainian region as Crimea and Golden Romania will expand their territories. So Crimea will also send some explorers to the north, and the explorers reported something interesting. Crimea finds out the existence of a grey Russian civilization. Crimea tries to be friendly with the Russians, and the 2 civilizations will create a bond. As by this, the Crimeans and the Russians will expand and will border each other. They have now begun doing trade. This is what the world looks so far. And I introduce a new river layer to the map. We are now going to look at Egypt. Egypt will now expand greatly along the Nile River and the coast. Judea will contact Egypt and volunteers to send exploration groups to discover more of the African continent. Let's see how that goes. Wow! So a lot of Africa, specifically in the region of Ethiopia, will be discovered. And both Egypt and Judea will claim some of the land in Africa. As years pass by, the Judean and Egyptian friendship has been continuing to grow rapidly. And my friends, this is where the first military alliance will form in this series. Introducing the Square Alliance. This is a great friendship that will keep going as the series progresses. We are now going to look at a place that is very, very far away from the Middle East. And that region is East Asia, specifically in the Japanese Isles. A new civilization will form as the kingdom of Tokyonica will rise. In the next couple of decades, Tokyonica has expanded through all of the Japanese Isles. Tokyonica is rapidly growing as their economy and military skyrocket. But Tokyonica isn't the only country in Asia. We have a Korean country forming. Tokyonica and Korea will trade with each other and have friendly relations with each other. We are now going to look at the final event in this video, as something very big will happen in the Middle East. Judea will launch their invasion into the yellow Anatolian country. Anatolia gets surprised by this and they panic as their military is very disorganized as the sheer amount of Judean troops crossing into their territory. Anatolia will try to cry and call for help for other nations to stop Judea from taking over their nation. Anatolia will mainly cry out to Mesopotamia to help them. But Mesopotamia will decline the call to arms as they are willing to let Anatolia to die in Judea's hands. A lot of the population of Anatolia are now being exiled to Greece. The Judeans will continue to advance into Anatolian territory. And Judea will encircle the capital and they will capture it. At this point, Anatolia will capitulate to the Judeans. And now a peace treaty can be held. As we can see, the Judeans will give no mercy and annex the whole Anatolian peninsula. But the Yellow Anatolians will not disappear, and they will continue to be a sovereign nation in Greece. Judea is now rapidly growing to become the strongest nation in the world. Peak redemption arc Judea. Anyways, this will be the end of the second episode in KWICSO. I hope you all enjoyed and what you think about this episode. Goodbye.